Leave me alone. Please. Can never need steel bars. Never need steel bars. Apparently. Started out with 100. What's up, bro? How you doing? How are you doing? Thought today was Monday. Don't matter for me, work's so fucking busy right now. I'm gonna be busy as fuck until January, and then I'm gonna be fucking free time city. Free time city. What are you up to, Creeper? I can't wait to do agility. That'll be my third 200 mil. I need to do something while I plant seeds. Caught and then thieving. Master farmer for like 700 hours. Fucking crazy. Do 750 hours of Master Farmer, multiply those seed numbers. You do 125 mil with Hardy Knights. Then you finish it with Master Farmer. 75 mil seems like a good number. I'm not sure what I'll get from Todd. Pretty good supply. But we're talking tens of thousands of seeds from Master Farmer. It'll take me at least 50 mil agility XP worth of agility to plant all that. And then I'll karma camp that mini game. I'm not doing low tier herb. The lowest tier herb I'll do is Harlander. I'm not fucking around with Marentil and shit. I'll figure it out. Figure it out. I fucking hate construction. This, coupled with work being busy and being tired, not fun. Not very enjoyable gameplay. But what must be done, must be done. This is the challenge, the one challenge between me and maxing. Everything else is cake. I think I have enough for like 93. Then I have to go RC more. Which I don't mind it. I love RC. That's gonna be top 100 soon. My second top 100 skill. I'll be top 100 agility, fishing, and rune crafting before max. Little personal goals. The best skills, man. Range is getting up there, man. Tell you what, working so much, get a lot of fucking NMD in. I don't care if I have to work a lot sometimes, because I just do zone and then I feel okay with that. After January, I won't be busy at work. Work won't be so busy until the summer again. January, February, March, April, May, it's all pretty slow. Well, until Easter. It's just 40 hours. Just 40-hour weeks instead of 50 plus. Sometimes I even get away with like 35 hours. Right now it's 7 days a week. From now until January, pretty much. Won't be streaming much, coupled with the fact that I'm doing my least favorite skill. It's not fun for me, so how do I stream it and enjoy it? I'm trying my best. If it's something I don't like doing, it's like I don't have much to say. But like people say with quests, you know, once it's done, it's done. So once we're 99, we're done for a very long time. If ever again. We may burn out down the line, never make it to post-con XP, who knows? Well, the likelihood of me finding something other than this game to do is more likely for my hair to grow back, and that ain't gonna fucking happen, so... It would really take the game shutting down to get rid of me. Like, if the game shut down, then alright, I'm out. But not until then. It's just so ingrained. It's like people who go through childhood trauma, they go through childhood shit, and it fucks them up their whole life. Well, this game fucked me up for my whole life. No one understands it. No one but me justifies it. It's all a personal goal. So you can't expect anybody to fucking understand. Which that's fine. Some people ask, well, do you play other games? Do you do this? Do you do that? It's not worth explaining to them. I just say no. Well, what do you do on that game? I click on things. Yo, what's up, fat deer? That's the first few things people ask. What game? Can you fight on it? And how much money do you make streaming it? Those are the first few questions from a girl when you tell them you play a lot of video games. There's no justification behind this. The amount of time I play versus the amount of money I make, there's no scientific way to... But that's not why I play. But it's a big problem when you're dating. Like last winter, I was dating 2 girls, and I'm just a waste of time. Well, it's nearly impossible to get hours in when you have a girlfriend around. Even if you're just chilling, she's gonna want to do something. She's gonna want to get food. She's gonna want to do this, do that. I don't have any time for it. I feel kind of bad. I matched with this chick. I was talking to her on Bumble all day, and then I unmatched her for no reason other than I realized, okay, I have like 4 hours till I gotta sleep. I want nothing to do with any female whatsoever. I'm like, you know what? She'll be better off. That's the thing with me. My day goes through a cycle. I wake up, go through my day, work, fucking feel lonely, so you're trying to talk to a girl, whatever. And then by the end of the night, when you're back gaming, it's like, what was I doing that for? I used to be pretty bad with Tinder. I would just go on there, meet someone, fuck, and then get off. Use the website, use the app, literally for that. And then just delete it. I mean, what the fuck else am I gonna do? Say that I want to live a happy family? Like, come on, man. Get my head out of my ass and think like that. I'm 30 years old. I don't want my money going to some girl and a kid and a mortgage, bills. I stack money away in fucking envelopes and shoeboxes and shit, man. I don't deal with none of it. I don't keep money in the bank. It's this weird thing, man. Like, I don't want my money in the bank. And people are always like, yeah, well, what if somebody steals it or something catches on fire? So, if something fucking catches on fire, I got a lot more to worry about than my money. And I feel safe having money with me. And I didn't have much money when I was young. So every night I burn a $100 bill in remembrance of being broke. Every night I dump a hit out for the homies, pour out some Hennessy, light a cigarette but don't smoke it, and then burn a $100 bill for the homies. It's for the homies. You gotta do what you gotta do. It's only $3,000 a year. Every time you burn 100, it goes to one of your homies. Down in hell. Say goodbye drugs in hell. Kind of fucked up. I have like what money I put in envelopes, I'll write cryptic shit on it, like money is evil, 666, an upside down cross, just like put $1,000 into an envelope, and that's a completed envelope. Then you'd put another 1,000 in another envelope. 10 hundreds. In every fucking envelope, I write another cryptic shit on it. Because I think money is fucking the root of all existence and evil of all. People say alcohol is the root of evil. No, it's that paper. You get in a fight, get in trouble, you gotta post bond. You gotta have cash. My whole life I used banks. Well, since May, I managed to save them at about $75,000 again right now. And I'm gonna make a lot more this coming few months, but what I learned is like, I'd rather have it on me. I'd rather have it like, I got it stashed away in this place. rather have it on me. You know, by the summer I'll have 100 grand or more. How do you explain that to somebody though? Like if you get pulled over and you just have 100 G's of fucking bills. Like, this is just my savings. I'm going about it differently. If it's not in the bank, I can't gamble, I can't take it out, I can't go online, I can't put it into Bitcoin or any currencies that I think are gonna do well, I can't buy NFTs and loot. Like, if I have it in cash, I can't do anything with it. Which is ironic because there was a time where cash was the only real thing you could do. Like, but once it's in cash, I can't do anything with it. I'm not gonna go to the casino. Like, I'm looking at it as my when I want to stop working fund. I stopped looking at things the way I used to. I buy an acre a year of land. That's something I spend to drop. I drop 7 G's on that every year. I'm going to be doing that. I bought a half acre last year, an acre this year, and I'm going to buy another acre next year. You gotta have like 500 racks to fucking talk to a financial advisor, and I won't have that kind of money for 2 years. If I don't lose it. I won't have that kind of money for years. Pretty proud of myself though. I had $9 in my checking account in May. I had $9 to my name in May. I lost everything. Got scammed in an NFT. It was an NFT project, but the leader of the project and the graphics designer were taking all of our money, taking mine and a couple other guys' money. There was this fucking Indian guy or Saudi Arabian guy, and he lost like $250,000, and he was like, "Oh well, win some, lose some." I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, those guys are fucking crazy, dude. You talk to some of those guys that throw money around like that. What a 100 grand is to you is $10 to them. That fucking Saudi Arabia oil money, man. Some rich motherfuckers. There's some people that can't even produce how much they're worth. They can't tender the amount of currency that the person's worth. Like at that point, what is it at that point? What is money if you had so much that I'm only saving up not because I want to be rich or anything successful like that. I'm saving up so that at some point I could just game all the time again. Like, I look at my 30s as like, okay, your teens you were growing, in your 20s you grew up, become a man. In your 30s you have your head on your shoulders, save as much as you can in the next decade. And then instead of the narrative, which is to fucking bust your ass until you're 65, whatever. No, man, I want to be able to, like, do my own shit within the next 10 years. Like, I like the idea of franchise development, owning land, renting it out to solar parks. I don't want to work a traditional, I'm a butcher by trade, but I don't want to do that my whole life if I don't have to. But I know I'm gonna have to work for the next decade at least to get anywhere near where I want to be. It's like, all right, you have a yearly number that you make, and then okay, calculate your bills, calculate your costs, calculate. rent, food, car insurance, phone, internet, all utilities and all bills are under 20 grand a year for me. So what do you do with the other 60, 80,000? And that's where the mentality has kicked in over the last year or so, over the last few months especially, of just low rent, don't go having credit cards and debt and shit, stay the fuck away from women, buy a car that you own, that you have no bills or debt, no payments. All this is easy to say for me because I play RuneScape in all my free time, but for most normal people, the concept of saving money is not, it's not possible. They have a mortgage, they have a kid, they have a wife, they have a truck, whatever. I can tell you this right now, I have no debt, no payments. I don't know what positions you're in if you pay for a car payment or something like that, but like my only bills is my rent, internet, food, weed, whatever the fuck, you know, the necessities. All bills aside, between now and January, I'll save another 20 G's in the next 2 months, 10 weeks. Jeez. Cheez-Its. I don't like Cheez-Its. Fucking too basic. My favorite snack that I've deprived myself of, because I just don't have access to it, is sour trolley fruit punch worms. I could eat I must have eaten 1,000 pounds of those over the course of a year. I don't know how I didn't die. Pringles. Cereal. Ice cream. Cookies, Oreos, milk, all the best shit, you know? All that shit. Gummy bears, gummy worms of any kind. What do you like, hot pretzels? I make hot pretzels and then I put no salt on them. I love those microwavable hot pretzels. This is one of the best inventions ever. Salt and vinegar chips. I don't like vinegar. You would like souse. Something we make at the shop called souse. It's like almost like scrapple, but it's liver and vinegar. I used to like Hot Pockets, but that and ramen I lived off of for a while. Just lost my taste to it. I love pasta though. I had this gas station near my apartment a few years back, and I basically every day was buying pasta and sauce. That was my meal. A pound of pasta and a fucking whole can of sauce on a big dish. That was my diet. And then I went on the workout kick for like 2 years or so and got big. Fucking eating steaks and shit. Now I don't care, I just eat what I want. I'm in a freezing cold attic for the winter. I don't really care about what I'm eating. If it weren't for this space heater, I'd probably die. I don't run it while I sleep though. It's a very cozy setup I have going here. I got a new laptop not too long ago. It's been nice, very nice. Nice little machine. What kind of Hot Pockets do you get? I used to get the meatball ones and the ham and cheese. Classic. $85 on the dive. This skill could suck a big one. I mean, you gotta get the most important cape other than the max cape. The con cape is fucking... it's everything. That's right to your house, which is where all your tellies are, everything. It's where your everything is. Fucking game changer. Kind of embarrassed of myself for waiting this long to really start working on con, but shit just happened the way it happened. You can make a million plans on how you're gonna do an account, and then shit happens. I like my plan, like I like the idea behind it, but it just takes so long. I definitely tip my bald head to any person who's maxed a UIM before, because it's a fucking pain in the balls. It really is not enjoyable. It's all grind. And then, you know, most of the run-of-the-mill people who max, they just go PVM on UIMs, or they quit. They just do it to say they did it, and then they quit. And then there's the top 1% who has a grind in mind. My grind's a lot similar to how I built most of my accounts, but gonna be very different as well. Like, obviously I'm gonna do Tot, then I'm gonna do Thieving, but I have to do like 750 hours of Master Farmer on this account, so Thieving's not just gonna be fast. And then I will be going into an arty coma while I plant my herb seeds. All the seeds from Tot, all the seeds from Master Farmer. I'm just gonna amass like more fucking herbs than fucking Davy Crockett and just see where that takes me at the mini game, and as well as getting secondaries for what I can. I don't mind getting secondaries for whatever I don't use there, but from what I've seen, you could use pretty much everything there. You gotta have a low tier, a medium, a low tier, a medium tier, and a high tier. My low's gonna be between my lows are gonna be Harlander. My mediums are gonna be between Toadflax, Cadentine. Well, I think Cadentine's high level. I don't know. I already have like probably 3,000 seeds altogether right now, which isn't much, but it's a start. The seeds I have right now are from Slayer and from some Master Farmer sprinkled in there too, yeah. I still don't even know if like it's technically efficient to do that on a UIM or not. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me because I probably am going to do it anyway, but I don't even know if it's the right, quote, meta. Not sure. I don't really care if it is meta, I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna do it because I really just want to not have to get secondaries for Aventos and Toadflax. I mean, I don't want to have to get fucking secondaries for anything. If it's worth it enough, just make all my pots there. If it's worth it. We're speaking in tongues right now. We're speaking in hypotheticals here. So, say 16 ranners an hour by 750. That's 12,000 ranners. So you know we're gonna have at least 12,000 ranners. Probably about 15 to 16,000 Harlanders. Probably about 10,000 Toadflax. Probably about 8,000 Cadentine. You get the picture here. We're talking a fuck load of seeds. So now, once we have the herbs, call it 12,000 seeds times 10 average. So once you have 100,000 ranners, 200,000 Harlanders, 100,000 Toadflax, whatever, like once you have all that, that's when I'm going to go to that mini game and just see what happens with all of it. And if not, I have it. I have it banked. It's not going to be 200 mil because I won't be able to get 200 mil until I do Slayer in the future and get the rest of the seeds from there. But just imagine having like 10,000 plus of a couple different seeds. Like that's what we're going for, is like after max, we want to stock up all the seeds as possible. I want all the seeds. Knock on wood, I'm not going to be some idiot that dies with 80 mil Herblore XP like this guy I knew from my stream, rest in peace, but he wiped his account for like 80 mil Herblore XP. He had like a $140 thieving or some shit. Don't even remember his name, but I just know that he quit. He came in multiple times, and then the one night he came in, he's like, dude, I'm done. Like, what are you talking about? I'm done playing. I'm like, why? And he said, well, I just got wiped for fucking... I'm like, oh my god. I don't blame you. Happy trails. I don't know how I'd feel if something like that happened to me. Like, you say you lost all your stuff from Tot, all your stuff from thieving. Say you spent most of agility, like 50 mil, 60 mil agility, planting everything, or longer, much longer probably, like more like 100 mil agi. I mean, if you think about it, if you have 10,000 ranners, 15,000 Harlanders, 10,000 Toadflax, if you have that many seeds, I can't even tell you how many laps that would be. Actually, I can calculate that for you right now. So we'll say we have, we'll call it 35,000 seeds. Every call it hour and a half. I'll use 10. 3,500 runs times an hour and a half. That's 5,250 runs. So we have 10. So we have 3,000 hours of agility. If you have 3,000 hours of agility and you do a run every hour and a half, 4,500 runs times the 10 seeds. Basically, agility, if you do what I said, do tot and then master farmer and get all those seeds, agility gives you time to plant 45,000 seeds. Like if you're running laps, go and do an herb run, come back, run laps, go and do an herb. So you basically use all of agility to make your herbs. That's pretty crazy. That's at 3,000 hours of herb lore at 10 seeds every hour and a half. $3,000 hours of agility with an hour and a half, with an herb run every hour and a half. It's gonna be brutal. I'm gonna get fire making out of the way just because it's a rite of passage, and then I'll get thieving out of the way and get all that shit. And then I'm just gonna be fucking EHP, man. Basically, between 0.7 arty and herb runs, it's just gonna be fucking EHP, man, dude. Just banking hours and getting hours. Also, it's kind of a matter of a personal goal of mine, which throughout multiple accounts, the highest account being 170 million agility, I've never physically gotten 200 mil on one account. And it's been a goal of mine for a very long time, is to get 200 mil agility. I think I had 12 squirrels on the main. Something like that ish. I had 25 mil agi on the hardcore. I think I got 2 squirrels. Got 20 million on this account. We did 20 mil on another random account. I don't know, I made a UIM at one point, which I can't get on, but I just felt like running. So all I did was just agility on it. And I remember I moved at the time and I didn't know the information to log into it, because that account started out free to play as well. I don't know, with this game mode, I take everyone with a grain of salt. It's 24,000 EHP to finish one of these, and most people burn out of things. Typically, people get bored of things after 2 to 4 years, at most, if they make it that long. Well, that being said, I'm used to playing. I've been playing at a competitive type mentality for 8 years now. top page main for 4 years, top page hardcore for 4 years, and now I'm going for max on here. So that's all you know. That's all you know. I don't need friends. I don't need anything. It's all, you know, having interactions on Twitch is a bonus. But the game is first and foremost. Let's not get that twisted. Too many people's heads are up their own asses or up somebody else's ass, or they're on Twitter. Stay away from that garbage, man. Get your head out of your ass, make some progress, do something. Take on a new challenge. If you're bored, take on a new challenge. Maybe you'll get unbored. Just a suggestion. Playing this has been the most enjoyable game mode I've ever played, and I've played every one of them for. I have 1,200 days as a main, 800 as a hardcore / Iron Man. So I have 2,000 days of playtime across those two game modes, and then on here we're at 340 days of playtime on this account already. We'll break 3,000 hours of 3,000 days of playtime. We'll break that 2025. That's ungodly. But I mean, you do the math. 9 years of zoning full time. I learned about zone in 2016. For 8 years, 9 years. This coming up summer will be 9 years since I found out about Chrome Remote. It changed everything for me. It kept me from burning out, because I know that I can get 200 mil ranged, 200 mil mage on this account while I'm working. So it's like a huge edge. What else would possess a person to spend 50 hours a week doing something if they weren't, you know, if you're working and you're on your phone every 20 minutes, it's something you could be doing. But a lot of people are lazy, or they get a job, rest in peace, that you can't be on your phone ever. I just wouldn't work there anymore. I've said this for the past decade, I'll say it for the next decade. No job is worth more than the game. So like, every job I have, the boss eventually just realizes I'm going to be on my phone every 20-30 minutes, like, and you either fire me or deal with it. I don't care either way. I could find 100 more jobs, but I can't gain that XP every day if I don't have the ability. It's just a cope for not being a NEET. Doing NMZ or Redwoods at work is just a cope. Because you know the real motherfuckers are at home living off government assistance or their parents, and those are the guys that you're competing against long term. So you know they already have an edge. But, you know, let me be honest with you, I'd rather get up and go to my $4,000 a week job and play on my phone than be a fucking bum who has no money and just plays all day. I've been there. I've been a bum with no money and played all day. It's not what it's cracked up to be. It's it's a struggle. I used to live off $1,200 a month from my stream. I barely had enough money to feed myself. I would spend money on cigarettes over food, because I could smoke a bunch of cigarettes and then not be as hungry. That was bad. But it was fun. I don't regret those days at all. I'm so thankful I had that. I think everybody should, as an adult, should get a chance to play fucking RuneScape full time with no work and stuff. Like, just have complete free time to vegetate for a while. I think everybody deserves that feeling of, like, waking up and knowing you have nothing to do but play for a while. Like, maybe you're laid off work or something happens or you have some money saved up. It's just really a consolidated lifestyle when you wake up, log in, and that's your day. I don't really like that. I don't want complete free time. I don't want to just play all the time, you know what I mean? I like having a balance. If it weren't for the balance, I wouldn't want to play. If, you know, I have enough money right now that I could, well, it's not even 100 grand, but I have enough money right now that I could live off of it for fucking 5 years. Cheap rent, cheap food, cut costs, and I could just live on. Now, what about my future though, when I can't make money as well anymore, when I can't work as much anymore? What about those decades? Like, what's 5 years in the scheme of it? So it's like, as much as I would love to just quit working and just live off of my savings and just, you know, do it, I don't think it's a good play long term. There's no way in hell I'm gonna make the money I make on here that I do at work, so it would just completely be cutting out money. But then again, with that kind of money, you could just sit on it. Stream full time, set up a donation goal, fucking take subscribers. You can really milk it if you want. I don't recommend it because it's fucking cringe, but if you banter people the correct way, so many people come into my stream and they leave quickly, and that's a good thing because they know they probably catch the vibe right away. This guy's not gonna suckle on my teat. And no, I'm not here to be your best friend. I wasn't waiting my whole life to meet you. I'm not gonna be your best buddy the first time we talk. And that's part of being on Twitch though, is you have to, like, well, they tell you that you have to do this and you have to do that and I don't want to do anything. I don't want anybody to have to feel like they have to do anything either. There's people that come in here and they don't even talk for the whole time they're here. Like, so what? That's fine. I don't go live to make people socialize. I go live because it's the most, like, over-exaggerated way of playing the game my mentality on the game is you're not gonna find other people that can carry on a conversation with themselves about shit for like an hour straight and then still keep you motivated to play. You're a lurker? I figured as much. Yeah, I appreciate it. I just like being able to voice my thoughts and get it out there, if that makes sense, you know. It's better than holding in, better than bottling a bunch of shit up. But there's times where I'll talk about shit that has nothing to do with this game, and it's like, I feel bad, but then I don't, because like I'm just being myself. Like I can't put. What am I gonna say? Oh, I just made a table. Oop, I just took away the table. The theory crafting. I think I created that phrase within the game, theory crafting. It's the process of telling yourself all the things you'd like to do while knowing you may never get to. It's just theory. It's just the crafting of it. So talking about potential goals and where you might end up. Although I have a good track record for getting to the top and then dying, or getting to the top and then burning, or getting to, you know, I know how to get to the top. It's just how long are we gonna stay there? One, you know, what's gonna happen? Like I take the game, I take every person, and I pretend like they don't exist. And over the years that go by, I just watch myself climb. And then before I know it, I'm at the top with the people that I never thought I'd fucking even see. And then you think to yourself, oh, it wasn't as bad as I thought. But from the moment I died in March till now, everything you've heard, witnessed, and saw is completely irrelevant. Because I'm not maxed, I'm not top page, I'm nothing. And that's how I feel. When I get on, I'm nothing. You see, when you're at the top, and it's taken in such an abrupt way, like with the main, I quit and watched it fall off. I hope none of you ever have to go that far into something just to have it taken away from you. 800 days of playtime just to have it dropped. Fuck hardcore. And then I remember, this is one of the things why I can't look at anybody else or think about anyone else, because I started this game mode 10 years late. Like, when I was a top main, there was people getting 99 con on their UIMs. When I was a top hardcore, there was people getting 200 mil this, 200 mil... It's such a late start, but it's motivating. I like the thrill of the chase. Not knowing if you'll have it in you. Not knowing if you'll have the time. Not knowing if you'll burn out. That's what I mean, man. It's that feeling, that accomplishment of like, I fucking made up the gap. I mean, it's small steps, but we're not too far off of top 500 hours and XP. I mean, we're not too far off of top 500 already. And I mean, shit, I remember getting top like 5K, being proud of myself, and then now it's like you start counting down the numbers. You go 750, 500, 250, 100, and you just keep going. This account will be the third time that I maxed and went top 100. I maxed my main in September the 24th, 2015. I was the 127th player to max. And when I maxed, I went to rank 99 main. When I maxed my hardcore, it was a sleeper build. A sleeper build is top XP, top in hours, not maxed. So when I maxed my hardcore, I went right to rank 19. So when I max this and go right to like rank 88, it's like, all I know is maxing and you're the top 100 and you go. That's all I can think about. It's a very, why the fuck can't I tell you? Oh. Yeah, everybody thought I was nuts at that point. Everybody, when I started that hardcore and was like, all right, we're gonna fucking do this shit. 200 mil fire making, then max to get top page, and we're gonna do it in a timely manner, which we did it in a year. But something's different on here, man. Something's very different about this shit. It doesn't seem as so. It's not as easy. Hardcore Iron Man page is a fucking steal. Well, it was. It was. It's. You gotta play now. Like, you gotta play. You gotta have intention if you're trying to get to the top of that right now. Top page main, unless you're 200 mil all already, or will be by the time the new skill comes out, you're never gonna see that page. Regular Iron Man page, if you're not already fucking 6k iron EHP, you're never gonna see the top of that. Unless you fucking make an account, play 5k hours a year, and just come out of nowhere. Hardcore page, UIM page, completely free. The furthest player isn't even halfway done for UIM. Well, I guess UIM's the freest. Because hardcore's already, there's already Farmer McGee, he'll be ranked 2, Alkin, Lydia, all those fucking guys. You know, my hardcore is ranked 14 still. Dead. I ran calculations. Now this is hypothetical. If I didn't die, I'd be ranked 5 right now. But I'd still have, even if I was ranked 5, I'd have people, why don't you have prems? Why don't you have this? Why don't you have that? It's just like, nothing is ever enough on a hardcore, which I was okay with that, but it gets annoying after a while of just like, you're trying to justify yourself to people every day. You gotta sit there justifying what you're doing to people who don't even care. They're just talking shit. So whether you're ranked 14, 400, or 5, if you're playing a hardcore and you don't have any risk and you're not doing anything, people will just flame you because let's be honest, like hardcore is to go for achievements without dying. Like go for risky shit without dying. If you want to play an Iron Man and skill, make a regular Iron Man. If you want to take on the UIM, take it on. But like, unless you're going to be playing completely by yourself and never have to deal with other people, skilling only on a hardcore is... It's a 100% self-driven goal because no one's with you. No one's gonna be like, yeah, man, you know, you got no armor or anything, but like, great account. No, they just see it as a skiller hardcore, a waste of time. It's not true, man. The only opinion that matters and should matter is how you feel about the game, how you feel about your account, not what Frankie Johnson 47 on Twitch says about your account. And once I got that in my head, the hardcore was very enjoyable for me. And that's why when I died, it just hurts. It hurts so much more because I finally got to a point of acceptance of like, you know, no matter what you do, it's never going to be enough for anyone. And once I got to that point, I was really enjoying that account. And then I died. There's no happy ending. What's up, Darts? I was clearing out emails that I had from years ago. 2019, I was cleaning out emails from all the way back then, and it was a bunch of Darts OSRS has gone live emails from when I used to go live. I get notifications at the time, and there was like so many people that used to stream that it's crazy. I'd call it the good days, but like, today's a good day. So like, I don't like that phrase. Like, oh, those were the good days. Like, what about today? The fuck's wrong with today? Yeah, you have good memories and stuff. Things were different, but everything changes. There's no like time to be stagnant in this life. Playing on your hardcore lately? You know Farva, Rodney Farva has a hardcore as well that has like 200 mil fishing on it. Guy is cracked. He also has a UIM with 100 mil RC from Bloods. It's fucking... I didn't know either, and I talked to him all the time, but I didn't know until the other day when he was like, yeah, I'm doing this on my hardcore. I'm like, oh, what, you made a hardcore? Look it up. Ranked 6 fishing. Fucking... I was like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, you were just not right. All that on top of the fact that he's waiting for that new skill. I also found out something I was really happy to find out. Randalicious is gonna he has over 2 months of off time from work as of right now. And he's gonna keep saving it up. And he's gonna go for top 10. So he's not just gonna drop off like a lot of those guys are just gonna drop off. They're gonna let themselves drop off. He's going for fucking top 10, man. I was like, oh shit. I love Randy, man. I miss him. I miss a lot of people. They don't all come back suddenly like you, unfortunately. I have a lot of people I miss. I think if I were to say the person that I missed the most, probably like that I would talk to a lot a while back was probably Sean Bay and like Wiggins, NYJ. There's a lot of people I miss, you know? But, you know, there's no time to miss people when you gotta move forward. That's a true statement. I don't think so for some of them. I think they moved on. But I cherish the good times, but it's also made me very withdrawn. Like, I don't even have a Discord right now. I don't talk to anybody. I don't voice with anyone. I just... When you had friends that you like hung out with, met up with, spent nights after nights watching movies, hanging out on Netflix, and then it's like you don't even want to bother making new friends because it's just going to lead to the same thing. Like, you're just going to hang out, fucking smoke weed, hang out, and then eventually you're just not going to be friends anymore because it just enough becomes enough. So the way I look at it is like, why bother building relationships with people anymore? Like people that I watch movies with or talk on Discord or whatever, it's just like kind of guarded. I think I talked on voice with Imp the other night and my other buddy for the first time. It was like the first time I was on Discord in like fucking 5 months. I think the last time I had a conversation on Discord was with Ely and Rune back in the summer. Yeah, it's definitely not good for you. But I'm not off the grid, thankfully. That's when that's depresso espresso at that point, man. Off the grid is like no Twitter, no streaming, no videos, no Discord, no talking. Like, that was something that a couple of people used to practice back in the day. It's called off the grid. But it's more like you just don't talk to anybody or interact with anything. Which is just as depressing as it sounds. But it really, for the gains, is like... I won't lie, man. I mean, I made some of my best gains years ago when I didn't talk or bother with anybody, but I don't want to go back to that place again, man. Fucking dark place. You feel like, why even talk? You have nothing to say. So you just stay away from everyone, you know? It's not healthy. Yo, I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.